Welcome to another episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Join us, as we will now join Wise. Well, let's find some time to pay a visit to public security in Luminous Square. Why not go tomorrow? Let's immerse. Alright, it's set. Tomorrow afternoon this. 18 can keep an eye on things while we are out. In the afternoon of the following day. Any last words? Well, are you all set? Let's move. Moving we do. Luminous Square. Pedestrian area. Later, outside the parking lot near Luminous Square. I enjoy that we're getting all these smaller but well-designed hubs. Well, I've got bad news. The parking lot is full. As expected of a bustling CBD. Thank you for always looking at things on the bright side. Anyway, now we have to look for other solutions. Maybe there are other parking spaces around. Let's do that then. I'll be waiting for your update here. Oh. Can't walk through flowers. Or jump over them. And as in every hub, more missing cargo trucks for us to find. Lumina branch of public security at your service, citizens. Roadside parking is prohibited on this street. Violators will be fined. Hello, Please follow traffic laws and use crossings when crossing the street. The safety of the city depends on everyone's cooperation. The Genos Quarter Public Security HQ is carrying out our Public Security Safety Awareness Month events throughout the whole district. Hi, I need some help. Citizens are sincerely invited to join. For more details about the event, please say 1. For self-service payment of fines, please say 2. For Bamboo self-service, please say 9. 99999. Dear citizens, are you calling me? What do you need? Is there anywhere to park near here? You are looking for a nearby parking lot. Understood. Querying. Vacant parking spaces currently in Luminous Square. 0. Distance to nearest currently available parking space. 2.1 kilometers. Thanks, got it. You're welcome. The IT department of the Lumina branch sincerely invites you to rate our Bamboo self-service system. Good job. Next time I hope I can avoid it. Greetings, dear citizen. Greetings indeed. Oh, you are here too. That's good to know. So you are robots, huh? Or are you brothers? Job Junior.
Flagship store has it, so do I. And if they are missing something, I have it for sure.
Ether damage up. Physical damage up. Fire damage. Electric damage, ice damage, HP, damage against boss enemies. That's nice to know. Just the usual, please.
How's that? Adds a
Very
bit of
good,
flair
thanks.
To the old school ramen, doesn't it?
Can I go through here to get to my quest marker? Technically, yes. Easygoing public security. Oh, busted again. Illegal parking in an alleyway. If a crime happens but nobody witnesses it, does it cease being a crime? Moreover, nothing can escape these eyes of mine, for I am the Starlight Knight. Every fine is meant to protect. This is my duty. Take this! I was originally considering leaving the car here, but it looks like it will be slapped with a ticket by this officer soon. It's better not to take the risk. I'm just looking around for the other cargo trucks. Not that I know how many there are. Although we did get some experience, so we might be done finding all of them. Great. Oh, good. I can go down here. And let's head back to Weiss. After these messages. No, each one of them gives me internet experience, so can't really tell from that. Well, you're back. How's everything? No parking spots nearby. Understood. I just checked on my phone and got the same thing. 2 kilometers sure is far, but I guess we'll have to make do. Then let's get going.
We're almost there. The public security building is just a few hundred meters away. Hang in there.
No way. It's still 300 meters away? If I'd known it'd be so hard to find a parking space, I would have suggested the metro.
Sorry, it's my bad. I forgot to check if there was parking before we left. Well, you haven't been exercising much lately, have you? Consider this a workout session.
Not sure if I wanted a workout session.
Come on. Me not exercising has nothing to do with you forgetting. Don't try to change the subject.
Okay, you win. If I don't say yes, I'll never hear the end of it. Didn't you say you wanted to go out for a nice meal a few days ago? Well, how about we eat somewhere around here once we're done with public security?
Woo! Let me see what's good around here.
Oh, but no buffets.
Why is the signal so weak?
What's wrong, Belle?
Oh, look out! Don't tell me it's broken.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Belle! Are you okay? Are you injured?
I'm okay. Have we met somewhere before?
Have we?
Sorry, I think we've mistaken you for somebody else.
Chapter 2 Interlude. Mission Unthinkable. Almost get run over by a car. On a sidewalk. A few hours later in front of the public security Lumina branch.
Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, both of you, thanks so much. If you weren't there, I can't imagine what could have happened to Belle.
I can imagine very well what would have happened.
Don't mention it. Keeping citizens safe is our duty as public security officers, and we're thankful for your cooperation. All that paperwork took some time.
Any news on how the driver is doing?
It's nice of you to ask. He's only got minor injuries, but he's quite shaken. He can't recall what took place before the accident. But don't worry, every problem has a solution. We'll find a way to get to the bottom of this.
It's getting late. Why don't you two head home? Feel free to contact us if you recall any further details about the accident.
Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, thanks again for your help.
If you two are ever around 6th Street, Belle and I would love to welcome you to our video store.
Yeah, become VIP members.
So you live on 6th Street. I expect we'll run into each other soon.
Oh? What do you mean?
Hold on, Qing Yi. Being vague could give the wrong impression. Here, take a look at this. It should better explain what she's talking about.
Public Security Safety Awareness Month questionnaire. A flyer from Officer Shu Yan. It appears to be a survey for an upcoming public event hosted by the public security. Doesn't the person on the photo on the front look familiar?
I think I've seen that guy on the flyer before.
That's Bringer, Deputy Commander of PubSec HQ in Janus Quarter. Qing Yi and I were actually sent to the Lumina branch temporarily by Inspector Bringer to prepare for this event. We'll be holding a big safety lecture here soon for the citizens. The two of us will be visiting nearby neighborhoods and distributing the questionnaires to encourage them to attend.
I see. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks. Please, keep the questionnaire. If you're interested in the seminar, you can fill in your info and give it to us when we visit 6th Street.
See you again soon, managers.
Later, Shu Yan and Qing Yi return to the public security building.
There'll be public security officers visiting 6th Street soon. In all the time we've lived here, I don't think that's ever happened. There's something else I want to talk about too. About those officers we met earlier.
I wanted to discuss the same thing, but this isn't the place to talk.
Well, in that case, let's head home.
Are we done with what we wanted to do? That being getting run over. So much has happened today and it's getting late already. I bet most restaurants have shut down by now. Well, how about we get dinner together some other time and just head home now? That's what you want. It sounds good to me too. Hey, what's our car doing over here? Shu Yuan found someone to drive it over here. It was when you were in the lobby getting your license sorted out. That's a relief. Thanks, you've been a huge help. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that there are quite a few public security safety awareness month posters around the precinct. Maybe because it's such a serious event, turnout will end up pretty mediocre.
Alright, so, back to our earlier discussion then. I noticed that you also recognized them right from the start. After Belobog called public security in the Hollow, they were the officers who investigated the scene. You were disguised as EOS at the time, so they weren't aware there was anyone apart from Belobog Industries present.
Come to think of it, there was so much going on when they arrived to inspect the scene. The sight of the monster was so mind-blowing, I couldn't remember much about them.
We're probably going to run into them again soon, so we should cover our bases and check out our video records from the investigation, just to be safe.
Barry, could you extract the data from back then?
Barry, could you extract the data from back then?
Sometimes I forget that she will just read things out.
Yes, Master. I found the footage you require.
A few days ago in the Pioneers Memorial Plaza deep within the Hollow.
Thanks for your cooperation. We have a rough idea of how things unfolded. Earlier today, you all ended up deep in the Hollow after the bamboo with your carrot malfunctioned. Then, you were attacked by an unknown monster right here. Is this the faulty bamboo?
Yes, but some of its parts might have been corrupted. We'll hand over a detailed repair report later. I'm not sure why, but something feels different about this bamboo. It looks unusually clever, almost cunning.
What say you, robot girl?
Wait a sec, Jingyi. Saying things like that in front of the person filing the report might get us reported. Let's put aside how they ended up in the Hollow for now. Seems like Belobog Industries has come across something quite extraordinary.
Absolutely. I don't remember seeing anything with such unique traits in the records. Let me take a closer look at it. Looks like there's something inside the crystal.
How does it taste?
Don't touch that! All non-forensic officers are prohibited from handling evidence without proper authorization. Besides, it's too risky, even if you've undergone corruption resistance treatments.
Inspector, the crime scene is just up ahead.
Where's that ferocious the dangerous criminal?
Inspector Bringer, what are you doing here?
Oh, you two are in charge of the scene. Here come two elites of our criminal investigation department.
That guy will definitely turn into an enemy, won't he?
Bring the suspect over. Get my good side when you take the picture. I need it for the headlines tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no question.
Inspector, the suspect isn't here. They were attacked by an unknown being with high ether activity.
Huh? So it was just an ethereal?
No, Inspector. It had some peculiar characteristics. We suspect it to be the result of hollow mutation, or the product of some type of illegal activity.
Hold on. You see now, Juyuan, it's good to be vigilant as a public security officer, but the election is just around the corner. If we reveal the presence of an unknown monster in the Hollows at this stage, my election, the citizens will be put in fear. Public security shouldn't make any hasty announcements. We must investigate the matter thoroughly first.
Rest assured, we've requested the collected evidence be given to hand for expert analysis. We're confident we'll soon be able to...
What? It's being given to hand? I mean, you did the right thing. Still, let our forensics team handle the evidence collection. You two have always been my trusted aides. So I have a very important task for you.
In the workshop, the footage of the investigation is played to the end.
I'm surprised Inspector Bringer wasn't at all interested in the monster in the monument.
I mean, he's very interested in one thing and one thing only.
At least he didn't say no to giving over the evidence to hand. Now I get it. The important task Inspector Bringer mentioned is the seminar at the Lumina branch. The seminar must be quite important if he has to assign the two of them to oversee it.
Barry, are you able to bring up any info about it?
I'm running a search on keywords Lumina Square and Public Security Safety Awareness Month. There are several relevant articles by multiple media companies. I shall read them. Given the recent surge in major incidents within the city this month, and aiming to safeguard urban security while enhancing public awareness, Janus District Public Security has decided to launch the Public Security Safety Awareness Month across the entire district. To provide citizens with practical information, Public Security has assigned several officers from the Criminal Investigation Department to assist in planning the event. Mr. Bringer, commanding officer of the district headquarters and the driving force behind the event, will also be in attendance at the seminar, which is to take place at the Lumina branch. Along with the other officers in charge, Inspector Bringer will conduct a media interview during the event to address any concerns citizens may have.
So it's not just Inspector Bringer attending the seminar, but a bunch of media representatives as well. Sounds like Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will participate in the interview too. I'm sure that's quite the honor for a public security officer. What do you think about this seminar?
It's just a seminar to educate citizens about safety, so it wouldn't hurt to go. Besides, with top officials from PubSec present, we might pick up some useful information.
No objections here. It's decided then. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will be coming to 6th Street in a few days. Let's tell them when they get here that we'd love to attend the event.
Besides the participants' name and address, the public security questionnaire includes a few general questions on security. Probably won't be interested. I'll just go ahead and fill it up for you too. You're the best. Oh, it says here that citizens who participate in the event can enter a prize draw with their survey ID on the day of the lecture. The prize is a videotape. What videotape? Major traffic accidents of New Eridu. Net of justice, no escape. Hollow safety is important. I should have known. I get the feeling that public security ordered too many copies. It's just an add-on to the event anyway. Anyway, just leave the survey to me. It's getting late, Belle, so it's almost time to get some rest. I'm going back to my room. See you tomorrow. The next few days are busy with organizing the shelves and recommending videos to customers. Then, well, you asked about Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi. What a coincidence, I was just about to tell you. Heard from Fairy that she's been seeing Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi around here since yesterday. Already filled out the questionnaire they gave me earlier. Whenever you have time, we can go find them. Alright. Fairy said she saw Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi handing out questionnaires near the metro station. Let's go find them. I haven't had any combat yet today.
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign. We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A public security event? Oh, how nostalgic. I participated in such an event years ago, you see. It was somewhat reminiscent of a coffee tasting event. I even had the chance to offer everyone present some freshly ground coffee, albeit it wasn't a top-shelf roast. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
What do you mean?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time, other worthy items can go bad. Oh, I'm talking of coffee beans. So, to prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by two young ladies, so I'd love to join you. Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day. I can't miss such an important family event.
Something tells me people do not want to visit that seminar.
Huh, I understand. In that case, I hope your relative has a great wedding.
I have a customer coming soon to collect his car. I better get back to it.
Good morning, Zhu-Yuan, Qingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
Here's our questionnaires. We've decided we'd like to attend the seminar.
Someone, at least.
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Qingyi, that's blunt.
So what? It's the truth. Besides, it's not like they're strangers, right?
She's right. But why do you think nobody on 6th Street is willing to go to the seminar? The neighbors are all pretty welcoming.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
Probably.
Let me see. Asha, General Chop. Spike should be one of our members, an older gentleman. We know all these people.
In that case, we'll take the questionnaires to them.
That's a good idea. The 6th Street doesn't usually have much interaction with public security, so if they see officers giving out questionnaires all of a sudden, they might be wary and refuse. If it's a neighbor who brings in the questionnaire, maybe they'll be more open to it.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
You two did us a huge solid before. It's only right for us to return the favor.
You literally saved my life.
Zhu-Yuan, since they're willing, we should let them help.
Okay, thank you, really. Let's split up and meet back here later then.
You have to go find Asher, General Chop, and Spike and give them the public security survey. Asher and General Chop should be at their stores about now, right? As for Spike, he left his address when he registered as a member of the store. Barry's going to send it over. Hello there, citizens. Could you please take a look at this survey? Public Security is hosting a lecture on safety at the Lumina branch. Feel free to attend if you're interested. Oh, it's just a lecture. Don't you guys do exercises like confronting bad guys and stuff like that? Sorry, I'm afraid it's just a lecture for now. Tch, sounds boring. You won't consider doing an exercise? I could play a corpse. I've been great at holding my breath ever since I was young. The exercise at public security aren't like filming a movie. You don't need to hold your breath or anything, just lie still and don't move. Ah, so you do agree to changing the lecture into an exercise. It looks like I played myself. Meow. Oh, this kind of thing. Haven't done it in forever, huh? The data flow between transmitters must be the same color to connect with each other. Please modify these transmitters to link up both sides of the blue data flow. Amazing. Amazing. To some intense and exciting rewiring, the bamboo is back on its feet again. Can't believe I'm still conscious. What happened? Your cat friend did an awesome job. No, she's not my friend. I was on my way to the maintenance office when this cat appeared out of nowhere. She messed up my power cord and knocked me out. Meow. You look pretty guilty about it. Meow. Meow, indeed. Hello you two, it's been a while since I saw you both at the arcade together. Are you here to play some matches? Sorry to disappoint you, Asher, but we're here about something else today. Could you take a look at this survey? Oh, are you researching new movie genres to stock in your store? It's actually a public security survey. We should be having a survey about new movie genres. Don't tell me you guys got busted by public security and now you're doing community service. Were you selling pirated videotapes or burning illegal discs or... What happened to basic trust between people? Haha, I'm just kidding. There's just too many secretive residents on 6th Street, and you siblings give off a somewhat mysterious vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if I found out one day you were the #1 most wanted public security's most wanted list. Something like that. That's about right. I see. You're just helping out an officer, you know. Well, as long as you're okay, that's what matters. Actually, last time I was at Luminous Square, I saw public security had set up a promotional booth. I heard that on the day of the lecture, lots of media outlets will be in town conducting interviews. It seems like public security is really putting a lot of effort into this exchange event. It might be worth checking out, don't you think? Exchange event. That may be the case for regular citizens like you and me, but for some people it could mean something entirely different. You mean? Nothing. I was just mumbling to myself. Anyways, thanks for bringing the survey over, but unfortunately I don't really have time that afternoon. Please pass that on to the officers for me. Nobody but us will go there. General Job isn't in the shop today. You're here to see the owner? He said some ingredients had arrived and he went to sign for them. He'll be back soon. In that case, we'll have to come back later. Oh, Spike, I guess. Spike should live here. Try ringing the doorbell. Ding. Darn salespeople, it never ends. I've said it time and time again. I've got no teeth, so I don't need your electric toothbrush. No, actually I'm... What? Not a toothbrush? Well then I've got no hair, so I don't need your non-curling iron either. Spike, we're the managers from Random Play. Oh, the video store, one moment. He does have hair. Oh, both of you came out. How many videotapes have you forgotten to return this time? I'm sorry, my memory is short, I'm old. Oh no, we're actually here for something else. Now there's an unsettling face. That bringer lad, isn't it? Sorry, my eyesight's not what it used to be. I can't read the words clearly. Could you youngsters read it for me? For the sake of urban security and the safety of us residents. That sounds lovely. If they really cared about the residents, they wouldn't be chasing around after proxies. In the end, all the benefit is just for tops. Thank you both for bringing the survey over, but as you can see, these legs of mine aren't so stable. I don't really want to go wandering off as far as Luminous Square. Would you please tell the officers? Nobody's gonna go. I had a feeling from the moment Asher spoke. Sure enough, Spike refused as well. And they were clearly hinting at something. General Job's the only one left. I'm not sure if General Job is back yet or not. Let's go take a look. Are you also broken? Master, transmitters that cannot be directly manipulated are called encryption modules. To unlock an encryption module, first you will need to link up the noise stack node. Just this transmitter and connect it to the noise stack node. Nicely done. Now you can operate the encrypted transmitter from before. Please keep adjusting the other transmitters. After some intense and exciting rewiring. Carton Warrior, transform! 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 Why isn't it working? I've even reconnected all the cables. Something must be wrong with your chant. Really? So, Carton Armor, merge! Light of Hope, Super Carton, suit up armor form. Oh, why doesn't it work? Am I not the chosen Bangu? Why can't I transform? No, I can't give up here. Oh wait, I've got a new idea. I'll give it another shot. Thanks for everything. Oh hey, you're back.
Hello, Wise. Bell? Some customers mentioned you were looking for me. I understand you're helping those 2 officers from public security hand out questionnaires?
So, you already know then.
One of the perks of running a store on the street is being well informed. Anyway, please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
What a surprise.
I knew it. I had a feeling General Chop would say no before we even got here. It'll be hard to break the news to them later.
Oh, have other people said no too?
Everyone.
Yeah, we went to see Asher and Spike just now, but they turned us down. And this morning, Tin Master and Enzo said they were away on the day of the seminar.
It's a little strange everyone is refusing. Like it's not just a simple seminar.
You've got that right. Do you 2 know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
That's Inspector Bringer. He started the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period?
Nope.
Nope, never heard of it.
Well, for a while back then, that's what the residents called Bringer. Before the fall of the old capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct. After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly. Then, he went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out.
A little bit suspicious.
Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced to the ranks over the years.
Sounds like a great story.
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage. Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras. What's more, in recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end. He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election. Launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
Sounds like Inspector Bringer is trying to advertise himself through the seminar.
Exactly. Holding the seminar is a good thing, but I can't go knowing what Bringer is up to.
Thanks for telling us all this, General Chop.
I'm just sorry I can't be of help this time around.
Well, we visited all the neighbors. It might be awkward, but it's probably time to go back and tell Zhu Yuan and Qing.
We've got bad news.
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
Have you gotten more than 2?
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know? As things stand, it'll be more than half empty.
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate.
Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. A lot of them have complaints about him.
I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once. Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
If Bringer hadn't rescued me in that hollow back then, I wouldn't even be here, let alone be a public security officer. I understand he's no longer the hero he used to be, but can someone who gave up his anti-corruption gear to a child be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
What?
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward. As public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do. There may be many different ways to interpret Inspector Bringer's actions, but only he knows whether he has a clear conscience. If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, someone's coming.
Sorry for interrupting you guys, he will say in a second.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
We gave them the questionnaire, but everyone said they were busy on that day. Looks like we couldn't be of much help.
Oh, it's okay. We're just grateful you tried it all. We're almost done with distributing the questionnaires here too. Then Qingyi and I will be heading back to the office.
Wait a minute! Officers!
Oh no.
Oh, good. You didn't go. Oh.
General Chop, what's happened to make you run all the way here?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Great. Please, follow me.
Belle, let's go see what's going on.
Hello, you two. It all took place just ahead of us. Who knew there would be so many onlookers already? What happened with the truck? The case is actually connected to that Pegasus logistics truck. How exactly, I can't really say. Anyway, you two can just go check it out yourself. Somewhere not too far away.
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. it's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
All your ducks?
Hold on. Belle, isn't that Bang Boo give change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just one or two of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out!
Ooh, let the ducks out.
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked? Officers, there's been tons of Bang Boo committed crimes in the city lately. You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bang Boo to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
I don't think Give Change is the culprit. We've dealt with the Bang Boo at the convenience store quite a bit, and they've always been honest.
But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened. So it's hard to explain. Oh, seems like people are leaving. Have Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi resolved everything? Let's go see what's going on.
Give Change wants to see their friends. Everyone. People are worried about Give Change. Oh wait, what am I supposed to do if you run off? You're not going anywhere until all the ducks have been found. Okay, Give Change waits here. Won't go anywhere.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened. Since the crowd left, I assume the case has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
So what's the situation now?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bang Boo's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
Will that take long?
I'm afraid so. It'll take about 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Belle, let's hurry up and go help too.
Time to play Duck Hunt, except without the gun.
We'll accompany you as well.
So, do officers in the criminal investigation department look for things too?
Cases like this would normally be assigned to junior officers, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want the residents to think public security is evading responsibility.
Maybe you'll get popular enough to fill your seats at that seminar.
And There's something suspicious about this incident, so Qingyi and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
Thank you both. And let's get going. We're pretty good at finding things, right, Belle?
Well, can we talk? What's up, acting all so mysterious? I need to talk to you about something. When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we've got a very resourceful helper. Know what I'm saying? Finally, an opportunity for Fairy to show off her chops. Exactly. Fairy should be able to pinpoint exactly where the ducks are hiding. I've already asked her to mark out any suspicious locations near us. Then, we can focus on the places she marked out for us. Suspicious places? There's far too many. There are quite a few places to check out. Since there are 4 of us, how do we feel about splitting up? I'll go with Qingyi, and you can team up with Shu Yuan. That should speed things up considerably. Okay, it's decided then. Did I find all the cargoes on the other map?
Are you two willing to contribute to new Eridu's well-being?
That's the 2 bamboo I fixed. Oh, that's not there yet. Okay. I guess I need to check with this guy at that place. Huh, you think there might be ducks behind this door? Ah, well, listen. I can definitely hear cracks coming from behind this door. It might just be a duck bamboo. But we were miles away from here. How did you notice this place? I just had this vague feeling. Are you talking about instincts? Sounds like something Qingyi would say. The name of this store is Turbo. Ah, so this is Enzo's shop. But he doesn't look to be in. The door is locked tight. Creak bang! What's that sound? Seems that there was an accident at the intersection. Let's go take a look. Oh my, what happened here? That really gave me a fright. I'm a public security officer. Can you tell me what happened here? I don't have a clue. I really don't know. It just suddenly, it happened so fast. Ma'am, calm down. Well, Miss Public Security Officer, allow me to explain. Miss Megan is a customer of mine, and she is here to get her vehicle repaired. When she was about to leave, the car suddenly turned and rammed this bamboo. Did the car have a similar issue prior to this incident? Never. I came to get a repair done because its trunk switch wasn't working. And that's the only issue it had. It just went out of control for the same reason. So cars are being out of control. Like the one that tried to run me over, this one, then the one at the other accident. I absolutely did not break the law. I can attest to that. Its directions were a little off just now. I'll take a look at it immediately. Who does this bamboo belong to? Oh, don't worry about it. A friend of mine left it here. It should be fine. Probably just a plug-in error caused by impact. I'll fix it up later. I can deal with basic issues. I almost forgot that you know a thing or two about this too. Alright, I'll leave the little guy to you. More fixing. What happened just now? You were in a car accident. I remember now. I went to grab the tools and a large white and green metal box suddenly took a turn. Seems that it really is a vehicle malfunction accident like what she and Mr. Enzo said. Well, thanks for fixing this little guy for me. But I'll take a little more time to find out what's wrong with the car. Alright. I saw you around my store earlier. Were you looking for me? I think a duck ran inside your shop. I see. I'll open the door for you all now. Duck! Aha! It really is inside the store. This is great. Found one now. Thanks for helping me, Mr. Enzo. You're welcome. Well, I heard about the incident Gift Change was involved in. I should help out too. But something is strange about Miss Megan's car, and she's very anxious, so I gotta help her first. We can look for the ducks. I'll leave it to you for now then. I'll come and help out after I'm done over there. Wild duck! Out of its cage. A duck that escaped from a Pegasus truck. Catch it and take it back. New breed of domestic duck bred by a famous farm in Eridu Valley. The driver gained from Pegasus was responsible for transporting them, but for unknown reasons the vehicle's cargo compartment was open and these priceless ducks scattered and escaped. What does the B mean? Is it a B-ranked duck? Hey, I think something was just shaking inside the drink box. Ah, it's just a crumpled up ball of paper. Looks to me like the wind just blew it over. Can still make out a few words. My life is growing duller by the day. Only now do I realize how stupid I was before, how much I've let you down. Forgive me and come back to me, okay? Judging by the condition of the paper right now, you can have a pretty good idea of how the recipient responded. Despite being a tragedy, there's no use holding on to regrets. People have to take responsibility for their own actions. Since becoming a public security officer, I've witnessed this too many times to count. There's some words on the back. Oh yeah, let's see. I swear to completely forget about Melania, Senza, Eleanor and Xiao Gina. Because you are my true love. Is the person who wrote the letter really apologizing? What does it feel like they are bragging? Good, at least it's not a tragedy anymore. Correct as you may be, it's best practice to not snoop into other people's private affairs. We should get down to business. Back to duck business. In the trash. Oh, it's you two. Here you are, Belle. What are you all doing standing here? There's a duck here. Look, it's just there underneath the convenience store truck. Quick, just grab it. That's easy for you to say, Belle. It's hiding so far underneath the truck I can't reach it. Maybe we need to come up with another plan. Try quacking like a duck. Are you trying to sound like a hawk? No, they're the main predator of ducks, right? From what I know about my sister, she's probably trying to mimic some duck-like species. I'm sorry, I'm useless. Maybe could we get the truck owner to start the car? Maybe the duck will run out if they feel the car moving. Makes sense to me. I'll go find the convenience store, Bamboo. You want me to start the engine? No problem. It won't start. That's unlucky. And now of all times. Car malfunctions. Strange, there must be something wrong with the truck. It worked just fine this morning. What terrible luck today. Gift Change got in trouble and now our truck is broken down for no reason. Gift Change is always with us. The owner thinks Gift Change has done something bad. We will get separated. Don't worry, we'll find the lost ducks and the officer will get to the bottom of this accident and you won't get separated. Thank you. What should you do about the duck under the truck now? Best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. Let me handle this. Jingyi pushes the truck over to the other side. Phew, the duck was still stunned. I just went ahead and grabbed it. You've got some incredible strength, Jingyi. Now that we've retrieved this duck, let's look somewhere else. After some searching, you and Wise count your catch, and it seems only one duck is on the loose. at that moment. Ah, there's a DM from Ferry. Seems like a biological signal has been detected near the back of the parking lot. Let's go take a look. Good thing the ducks were not eaten with all these cats around. How naive of you. You really think you could just hide here and everything would just be fine. Listen, you may be a fugitive, but it's still not too late to turn things around. I suggest you surrender and turn yourself in. Are you all serious? What's going on here? You two running a drama class or something? Chingy, we'd better grab it before it runs away again. Chingy effortlessly stuffs the fugitive into her sack. Thank you for your hard work. The driver just DM'd. Others also have sent back the ducks they found while we were searching. Plus, the one we just caught, that's all of them. Alright, great job. The ducks were all hiding in really obscure spots. It was all thanks to you noticing those places at all. If I hadn't been with you the whole time, I might have suspected that you were actually the one hiding the ducks, or that you had some other way of knowing all the goings-on around the neighborhood. She's not to be taken lightly. Jingy, I know it's supposed to be a compliment, but it came out a bit weird. I'm sorry, I only meant to say that these two could make good public security officers. Now that we've found all the ducks, let's get back to the truck. Cool, let's go. Huh, well, look over there. Are our headlights flashing? Oh no, not our car too. Let's go take a look.
The lights are on. Did you forget to turn them off after you drove the car last time?
Strange. I definitely turned them off. And it was dark when I came back. I'd have noticed if I left the lights on.
Wise opens the car door and tries to turn the lights off.
Huh? What's going on? I can't turn them off.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. The battery's gonna die at this rate. I'd better manually disconnect them for now. Weird. And we had the car service not that long ago. How could it go wrong so soon?
Wait, Wise, is it just me, or does what you just said sound familiar?
What's wrong, Chingy? Something on your mind?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Wise and Bell's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
And the one that tried to run me over.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5.
There we go.
That was my fault, actually. My cell phone was malfunctioning, and it distracted me.
Either way, just don't stare at your phone while walking anymore.
That car definitely drove on the sidewalk.
Bell's cell phone malfunctioned before the car accident at Lumina Square? What kind of malfunction?
What kind of malfunction? Well, my cell phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen, but it went back to normal soon after.
Did you feel something as well, Miss Robot Girl?
I knew it.
Remember, Chingy? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Wait a sec. Why do you two look so serious all of a sudden?
I think we finally figured out what's really behind all the recent incidents. For now, let's get the ducks back and see if we can confirm a few things along the way. Meet us near the truck later, and I'll explain everything.
So something's just messing with electric stuff, not just vehicles.
Juyuan and Qingyi told us to wait for them here. Did they come by?
Oh, yeah. Here's all that happened. They just came and measured the Bangbu's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
Could you tell us what they asked?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way, since I'd been on the phone during the incident. My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
What? Your cell phone malfunctioned too? Something just occurred to me, Belle. Everything that's happened these past few days, could it all be caused by EMP?
You're quite right, Wise.
Juyuan, Qingyi, you're back.
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
I can't say I have. What's that?
When activated, it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment. Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
So you mean this Bangbu is a victim just like me? And someone else is at fault?
Yes, we believe that to be the case.
I shouldn't have been so hot-headed. What I said before, Give Change, I'm sorry I misjudged you. You have my sincerest apology. So, who is the culprit, officers? Have you caught them?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today, so if we check all the passers-by near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
Officer Juyuan, we've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect. We are currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
Immediately. Well done.
Understood. Officer, the suspect has fled. He's heading toward your location.
Qingyi, come on, we'll stop him.
Yuyan and Qingyi immediately head off to cut the enemy off and ambush them, and you and Wise follow suit. Later, next to Companion Hollow on 14th Street.
Okay.
Stop there! Hey, what are you doing?
Good catch.
Stop or I'll shoot!
This is Juyuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
Copy that.
I'd have thrown it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
So Qingyi does also feel the EMP. Nice to have that confirmed a few minutes later inside the video store.
Juyuan and Qingyi have gone into the hollow. While I'm sure they can handle the situation, let's head in too. I wouldn't mind teaching that guy a lesson myself.
You look angry, Wise.
Whoa, you're pretty angry.
You almost got into an accident because of him. I won't let him get away with it. Besides, He's caused so much trouble on 6th Street. He needs to be held accountable for what he's done. So whenever you're ready, let's go. Just remember to keep your distance from the officers while we're in the Hollow. They are on the job after all.
Well, if you're ready, we can head out. Perry, besides paying attention to Belle's safety, also keep an eye out for anything that could help Shu Yuan and Xingyi. Second assistance, the hollow information I have is more comprehensive than the temporary carrot issued by public security. I can provide effective help. However, please note that the previous verbal threats used by public security officers were ineffective methods of pursuit. It is recommended to shoot at the target's legs to immobilize it. Perry, security officers can't use force recklessly when apprehending suspects, let alone shoot them. Speaking of which, a hollow might be a good place to catch such a slippery person. Invisible assistant. Let's go. Oh ho. And we can add someone else. That's good. Who do we go with today? What level is she? 32.
Touch my tail, and now.
So things are not
I'll follow your instructions.
too difficult, perhaps. What's... Don't want to switch, I just want to look at it. Yes, I can't.
Touch my tail, and now.
Hey, don't look down on me! You want to test my hammer?
Need something?
Ready for combat. Is moving west. The precinct's carrot won't last forever. If we act fast, we can catch the suspect before he gets away.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Master, order received. Assisting security officers Zhu Yuan and Qingyi in pursuing the fugitives. Multiple biosignatures detected ahead, presumably the targets requiring assistance. Please utilize your size advantage to approach quietly and provide assistance when needed.
Surrender now! Give it up!
Belle, listen. They're down there.
Right there!
Ugh, they just won't give up. Eat this!
Ugh, it's an EMP.
Qingyi, are you... Hold on. Ethereals are coming our way.
Were they attracted by the EMP? Let's fend them off first.
Belle, let's take a closer look.
What do you mean? Just help them outright.
Be careful. The Ethereals are up ahead.
Don't worry. I have a full set of ammo with me today.
No wonder you are a top student. You're always prepared.
Is this what you meant when you said expect the unexpected?
It's nice that we get to play a shooter at least.
In position. Fire support, ready. No restrictions. Fire at will. Yeah. Finally rid of all those ethereals.
I didn't expect the EMP emitter to affect Ethereal so much. They just keep showing up. If we let him get away, he might continue causing trouble.
Yeah, and having one means he's likely connected to some sort of gang. We have to find him and get to the bottom of this. Let's check around for anything that could indicate where he's gone.
No need. He went right.
Huh? How'd you figure that out so fast?
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand. Observe the subtle to catch the culprit from afar. It's a skill passed down over generations. Want to learn how to do it?
Hold on, let me write that down. Slower this time. How did you figure it out?
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand.
Do you really have time for this?
Is there a less mysterious way to put it? You make it sound like just a feeling.
I guess it is based on a feeling. My right hand feels numb.
I didn't realize the EMP would affect you like that. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing serious. It's just... Can we rough him up a bit once we catch him?
Police brutality incoming.
Well, guess we just have to catch him fast then.
That EMP emitter is such a pain in the neck. You and EOS need to be careful. The officers are still chasing the culprit. We should get going.
Qingyi, there's a way through here!
The Bangbu can't reach the hole in the wall. There might be a way if we can fix this mechanism.
I have connected to the damaged circuit. Master, I found the cause of the damage. A short circuit. You can touch the circuit components and move them around to connect the circuit.
Try touching a circuit component.
The circuit has been fixed.
Great. We've caught up.
How did they catch up again? They're not getting through here.
It's closed. We'll have to try and break it open.
Look, the switch is right there. We might be able to fix it.
Where are you letting me go here?
Qingyi, something flew by just now.
Oh. Oh, way back. I see.
Let's connect the circuit, just like last time.
The circuit has been fixed.
The door's open! You're incredible, Qingyi!
That's strange. I barely used any force just now.
Weird.
Problem solved. Let's follow them.
Don't use the EMP. It'll draw the Ethereals here.
Like I care.
They're over there. There's signs of an EMP being used here, too. We can do this with our eyes closed already. Let's fix it.
The circuit has been fixed.
You'll never catch me! Ha! A single Ethereal is no match for me. Why are there so many of them?
Oops. I guess he's getting roughed up now.
What a satisfying moment. That's what you call karma.
This isn't the time for reflection, Qingyi. We have to help him.
They say as they slowly walk in.
Whoa! Don't come any closer!
I can hear the suspect. Let's go.
There's no rush. Let him scream a little longer.
Qingyi, now isn't the time to be vindictive.
It sounds like he's doing okay.
I know you're angry at him, but we still have to help him.
Perfect teamwork.
Perfect teamwork as we get shot in the back by a laser.
As you will.
No one waiting.
Going all out. Locking in. No restrictions. Fire at will.
Don't come any closer!
All right, calm down.
There's Ethereals! Ethereals! Help!
Calm down, sir. All the Ethereals around here have already been eliminated. You're safe now.
Really? The Ethereals are... I'm safe? You're the PubSec officers from before!
What's wrong? Didn't expect us to chase you all the way here?
No. I mean, I'm just surprised, is all. I mean, I've been causing problems for you all, and there were so many Ethereals nearby, but you still took the risk of coming to rescue me.
What nonsense. Protecting citizens is our duty as officers. But as they say, what goes around comes around. If it weren't for your misuse of the EMP in town, you wouldn't have found Ethereals nearby.
Damn. Wait, was that a poem?
According to new Eridu laws and regulations, my colleague and I are arresting you for illegal possession of a dangerous weapon and endangering the safety of others. What's your name?
Carlo Maroon.
Thank you for cooperating, Mr. Maroon. You have the right to remain silent. Once we're out of the Hollow, you can contact a lawyer or get assistance from the Attorneys Association. We should make our way back to the precinct, Qingyi. Why are you looking around?
I kept feeling like there was someone else here besides us. But the feeling suddenly vanished.
Like who? You think there are other Ethereals nearby?
Not an Ethereal. Something smaller and more agile.
Something more helpful.
Could just be my imagination. I mean, I did suffer several EMP attacks today, so my senses could still be a bit overwhelmed. Let's go. After we drop off Maroon at the precinct, we should go back to 6th Street and tell everyone the good news.
Mission accomplished. That was close. Qingyi's intuition is sharper than we thought. She actually sensed you were nearby. Luckily, she didn't try to dig deeper. Nevertheless, the culprit was apprehended. We can finally relax now. Well, Qingyi and Shuyuan are going to report back about the arrest soon. They'll probably talk to the driver and give change first. Let's go take a look.
I can't thank you two enough for today.
No, you're welcome. It's an officer's duty and privilege. Public security will contact you for any compensation-related matters, should they arise.
You're back already. Looks like you've caught the culprit.
Yeah, we just brought him to the precinct and finished our preliminary interrogation.
What was his motive?
What was his motive for doing all of this?
Well, it's all a bit silly, honestly. He claims his initial intention was to use the EMP emitter to steal vehicles, but a lack of expertise led to various unintended outcomes.
And then he just kept trying? What an idiot.
Isn't it strictly forbidden to possess an EMP emitter in the city? How did he manage to get a hold of such a device?
The culprit is a member of a Hollow Raider gang. According to him, they illegally manufactured several EMP emitters to bypass vehicle security systems.
Seems like there's more going on than we first thought.
We think so too. That's why we'll interrogate him again to uncover what the Hollow Raiders are up to. But I can't disclose more details about the investigation. I hope you understand.
Well, that's about it. We'll be heading back to the precinct now for the second interrogation.
Hold on for a moment, officers.
Oh, General Chop, was there something you'd like to ask about the case?
No, you've explained everything clearly. Actually, a few neighbors and I have something we'd like to say.
Your help today is greatly appreciated. Not only did you clear Give Change of any suspicion, but you also prevented the culprit from causing more harm in the future. And I'd like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. After speaking with my neighbors, we've decided to attend the safety lecture on Saturday.
Yay!
Here are the questionnaires we filled out.
Really?
Well, it's aimed at enhancing resident safety awareness after all, so it wouldn't hurt to attend. We heard you were ordered to come here and prepare for the event by Bringer. We can't let outstanding officers like you fail your mission just because we're unhappy with him, can we?
Oh, you're too kind. Protecting the safety of the citizens is our duty, but your willingness to attend the lecture helps us a lot too.
Can I also have a questionnaire, officers? I want to attend the lecture too.
Great. In the end, things turned out well for everyone.
I guess that's what you call a win-win situation.
Not long after, Shu Yuan and Xing Yi leave with the crowd dispersing soon after. It's already quite late at night by the time you take gift change to Enzo to get checked. So many things have happened today. It's getting late. I should hurry back and get some sleep. Was only thinking of saying hi to Shu Yan and the others today. I didn't expect that I would end up so busy today. Public Security launches awareness campaign. Recently, Genos Quarters Public Security announced the Safety Awareness Month campaign. According to the report, this campaign was initiated by Deputy Justin Ringer, aiming to boost public safety awareness, improve communication between law enforcement and residents, and effectively curb crime. It's worth noting that Internet is also on the list of targets for this campaign. I see how it is. Election season must be coming up. You are correct. The bamboo on our streets keeps fighting with a stray cat. So that's how he got scratched, huh? To be precise, it was a one-sided beating for the bamboo. It seems to take the cat's hair-raised warning screech as a call for help and insisted on hugging it. Did I read that one already? I think so. Recruiting for proxy. Looking for proxy for large corporate commission. Recent financial reports show a company is doing well. Looking at their accounts over the last 3 years, I'd expect them to expand the ether technology research. I predict a huge job from them in the future, and have confirmed through contacts the company will be working more closely with the authorities soon, so they need specific data on hollow danger zones. The dangerous job the Hollow Investigation Association won't take on due to investigators' protection regulations, so that leaves us proxies. I don't have the capacity alone, so I'm recruiting reliable proxies to work with. At least 5 years of experience required. Direct message me with your resume. Xu Yang and Xing Yi. I finally don't need to worry about the lecture now. The lecture. Ringer. The campaign. Dear Citizen XXX. Greetings from your super friendly neighbor and trusted pal, Officer Mew Mew. Who's this XX guy? Oops. Sorry, I forgot to change the greeting template and accidentally sent it out, Per. You'd forgive lovely Mew Mew, right, Meow? What's with that meow? Anyway, the Good Neighbor Community Celebration at Lumina Square has started. And guess who's in charge? Yeah, it's me, your kind and friendly neighbor, Officer Mew Mew. I'm sending this message to invite you to join the celebration. Feel free to pay me a visit at Lumina Square. Well, guess we can check in whether or not I've gotten all the boxes over there. Recently, I've noticed some strange activity outside the parking lot. Bright colors, strange ears. It keeps zooming by. Yes, though I've tried my best to lie in wait, I've yet to capture the suspect. EOS will try harder. EOS is dependable, so there must be something strange going on right outside the parking lot. But I doubt we'll get to the bottom of it anytime soon. I'll just discuss the commission with Vice for now. There sure have been quite a few strange things happening recently. Well, there's a new commission up on the internet. Although the commission is just for retrieving a recorder in the hollow, the handover spot and the promised extra compensation are... Let's start with the handover spot first. Is it far away? Quite the opposite. The client wants to meet at the designated location on 6th Street. Well, I looked up this designated location. It's right outside our parking lot. Didn't EOS just mention... Huh? Oh, I think EOS did say something. Lately there's been a strange person hanging around the parking lot entrance. Do you think that's the client doing some recon? It's not the only weird part. The client said They'd offer a bonus reward that no proxy could refuse. The commission fee is quite generous too. Should we take it? Of course. Let's go right now. Combat. Unexpected commission. See you at the parking lot. Nobody at the parking lot right now. Right now. There you are, my good citizen friend. What? Celebration, you say? Well, unfortunately the celebration is already over, but no worries, because I prepared a more pleasant surprise for you. Care to take a wild guess what it is? What can it be? You got it! It's a fantastic opportunity to lend a helping hand. Now, isn't that an awesome surprise? Walk away. Oh hey, don't go away. Good citizen, I, Officer Mew Mew, will reward you with this good citizen medal just like always. It's awesome to lend a hand to citizens and make New Eridu a better place, all while getting limited edition good citizen medal from Officer Mew Mew, don't you think? So, who needs my help this time? Well, I have to admit, it feels a bit awkward to ask good citizens like you to help us. I mean, we public security officers are meant to help you, not the other way around. But honestly, one of our officers does need your help this time. To be more precise, it's a Bangbu who works as an assistant in our office. You've been a real champ in dealing with Bangbu issues on 6th Street, so naturally you were the first person I thought of. The task this time, simply put, we need to help my Bangbu companion find a new job. Who Bangbu get fired to? Fired? No, quite the contrary. That Bangbu is a real whiz. His performance is so outstanding that everyone wants him to stay. But here's the twist. He's got his own ideas. 2 days ago he came to me and I might not want to be a security officer anymore, Mew Mew. We've had officers leave before, but this is the first time a Bangbu has asked for a career change. This gives everyone in the Bangbu management department a headache, and my colleague himself is struggling too, so I really need your help with this. Good citizen. Sure, I'll go have a chat with him. You are definitely the most dependable citizen in New Eridu. The security boo who needs help is right in this neighborhood. Please go to him and ask for more details. And I guess we can't do regular Mew Mew things yet. Hey Kay. Gosh, that cat scratched my eyes again. Seems like you all have the same problems. Hello. Greetings, good citizen. I'm security boo number 7406. Please feel free to call me KK. How can I assist? Oh, Officer Mew Mew sent you here to help me find a new job. Seriously, I can't stand this job anymore. I'm all ears. Isn't it unfair that my responsibilities were predetermined the very moment I was created just because I'm a special model? I'm sick and tired of being a security boo, dealing with petty neighborhood issues all day long. When I was dealing with a traffic accident yesterday, an angry driver kicked me in the butt, and I still have those shoe prints back there. Just now, when I climbed up a tree to save a cat, that pesky cat scratched my lens and drew in my freshly painted case. Don't even get me started on kids throwing things at me while I'm on patrol, or dealing with line cutters, or getting shoved around by troublemakers. The officers get all the glory and medals while us Bangbu do all the grunt work. Sounds like a really stressful job. Yeah, if I keep being a security boo, sooner or later my AI core will go haywire. That's why I've made up my mind to find a way out. Once I get myself a new job, I'm handing in my resignation letter. Officer Mew Mew mentioned a Bangbu employment expert who runs a video store and has a wide range of connections in all industries. That must be you, right? Truth is, I barely know anything about other industries, that's why I was hoping you could help me out by giving me a referral for a new job. Officer Mew Mew has contacted 2 store managers at Lumina Square and I can go there for an interview whenever I'm ready. Please, and thank you. Are you going to use this as a way to introduce me to new stores? It sure feels like it. Hello, little one. You must be KK, the one Mew Mew mentioned. Looking for work, right? Just picturing a tiny KK bustling among the bouquets is pretty cute. But running a flower shop takes more than just looking cute. I'm ready. KK is ready. Why don't you try recommending some seasonal flowers to this potential customer over here? Actually, I haven't had the chance to download any horticulture data yet. That's okay. Caring and communication with customers is as important as understanding and nurturing plants. Why not rely on your own experience and help this hesitant customer make up his mind? Detective work is my strong suit. Let me see, the suspect, no, I mean the customer's style and vibe. I've got it. Hello, dear customer. Hello. Do you have any flower recommendations? First, may I ask, what's the purpose of your purchase? It's for someone important to me. Oh, are they a gentleman or a lady? It's for a lady. I knew it. Look at you. You can barely take care of yourself, let alone flowers. What? How could you talk to a customer like that? And do I really look that bad? It's for a girl you like at school, isn't it? Kids nowadays. You're all the same. It's Mom's birthday and I'm here to buy her some flowers. Manager, I want to speak with your manager. I'm gonna file a complaint. Okida goes to great lengths to explain the situation to the customer and offers a bouquet as an apology. Lesson learned. I can't have trainees work with customers directly anymore. Forget about the cost of the bouquet. What you did could have really damaged Dew Garden's reputation, and you referred KK, didn't you? I'm really sorry. My apologies. It's fine. The interview was my idea, but I'm sorry. I cannot hire this bamboo. Security Boo KK's first attempt at the job market has been declared a failure. I unconsciously used interrogation techniques just now. I do have some understanding of friendly communication with citizens, but because of my personality, these tasks are usually handled by my human partner. Don't give up. Let's keep looking. Welcome to the Dew Garden. Okay. Speak of the bamboo, I've been waiting for you. This little guy must be the bamboo for the interview today, right? Officer Mew Mew says you are quite a talented security boo. Officer Mew Mew said that? That's quite a compliment. You've been short-staffed lately and I happen to be in need of an apprentice masseur. I was hoping if you would be interested, but you only have two hands. It's not what I was expecting, but I'd like to give it a shot. I can do it. This little guy has so much energy, reminds me of my younger days when I was an apprentice masseur myself. Listen up, I've got an important requirement. Talent. My master always said talent was crucial when it came to learning the 72 arts of massage. Alright, little guy, I'll show you a few moves, and then you can give it a try on me. Are you sure? Please prepare yourself. Everyone says I've got some really strong hands. No worries, my shell is built with industrial class hardness. Old Dewey's hands, or to be more precise, his 6 hands wave in the air, striking a few fancy poses. KK follows along, leaving a few noticeable dents on old Dewey's shell. You've got some serious strength in those hands, little guy. That public security's power module really packs a punch. Thinking about being protected by such a powerful security bureau, it warms my AI core and makes me forget the pain. I'm sorry, I guess my 18 grappling arts of law reflexes kicked in and I didn't expect it to work so differently from your massage techniques. This is definitely unexpected. Well, no worries, just a few dents. My ultra-high strength metal shell can handle it just fine. But if it were a customer, well, maybe they wouldn't have survived. I'm sorry, Mr. Dewey. I guess I understand how this interview is going to turn out. Don't let it get you down, little guy. If you change your power unit and hand components, you might still have a chance. And I have to say, your 18 grappling art of the law was pretty impressive. I don't want to give up. In your opinion, do I really have other talents other than being a security boo? There are many other jobs out there. You're right, perhaps I just don't have talent for service industry, so maybe I shouldn't limit my job search to Luminous Square. Where else can I find a job that's more technical and doesn't have to interact with customers directly? Ever thought about working at a construction site? Construction site? Belleborg Industries? That's a famous company, right? I had no idea you had connections like that. You must be a master at networking. Actions lead to success. Let's get going now. I'll be there as soon as I finish up here. See you at the site. Surely his strong hands will be very useful here. Hi, Lee. You're right on time, dear manager. If I remember correctly, you know a lot about bamboo, not technology, right? Am I really that famous? No time to explain now. It's an urgent matter involving a bamboo's life. Please go up and check it out. What's so urgent? Up there, the midway platform at the construction site. A builder-boo with a fear of heights passed out up there. Please go and check up on it. Seriously? Nobody knows how to fix a bamboo here? I think I'm the only one here who can fix bamboo. Why don't you go up there then? Well, because I'm afraid of heights too. If I go up there and pass out too, things will get pretty messy. Some of my colleagues have already gone up and to check on that bamboo. Could you please go there and see what's going on? That's silly. But I guess we have roof access now. Hi, KK. There you are, manager. Something is not good with this bamboo. I did a quick check and it seems to be due to a flaw in the outdated space awareness algorithm. Its stress reaction triggered a power failure in certain modules, which in return caused system failure. What do you think, manager? Not entirely sure what you're saying, but it does sound good. Doesn't sound good. Any ideas, manager? Bro, wake up, bro! I've applied a simple physical block, but without further intervention. Prolonged power off could cause permanent damage to its storage unit. Whoa, what? Don't forget about me, bro! Leave it to me. What happened? I was up there and then I blanked out. Passed out because of heights, but we managed to get there in time and save you. Oh, it's coming back to me now. Thank you, kind-hearted manager and handsome security boo. Why handsome for KK? Let's just head down before he shuts down again. Guess there's nothing really up here. Bro-boo. Thanks for helping me today. If it weren't for that security boo and the store manager showing up in time, I bro would have been. That security bureau is seriously dependable. Not only does he know his way around the complex Bangbu models, but he also handles emergencies like a pro. He's a real asset to public security, don't you think? And of course, you're awesome too. You're skilled in almost everything. It's our duty to protect the lives and property of our citizens. That's right, our duty. We, the Bangbu team, will make safety our top priority in the future too. Oh, by the way, what brought you here in the first place? You explained to everyone that KK is looking for a new job. You see, KK's technical expertise has impressed Lee, and this stress tolerance is even more impressive. What do you say, Lee? Actually, we're in need of a technical assistant here, and finding a Bangbu as skilled as KK is like finding a rare gem. We'd be lucky to have KK join our team. Fantastic. You're more than welcome to be part of our crew, KK. Thank you very much for the offer, but I'm a bit hesitant now. I might need some time to think it through. Having second thoughts, KK? Alright, I get it. Career decisions require careful consideration. But if you ever change your mind, remember that you are always welcome here. Thanks again, both of you. Thank you for your help, dear manager. See you at Lumina Square. I'm assuming he realized that he is very good at police work. Thank you so much for today, dear manager. It's just, in the end, I don't feel like letting go of my security officer uniform. I'm glad you thought it through. Officer Mew Mew would say, you don't want to leave your dearest officer Mew Mew, right? But honestly, I can't really explain why I've decided to stay. Maybe I do have loads of reasons to stick around, or maybe I just feel bad leaving public security with all my excellent skills at stuff. As a security officer, I can handle pretty much anything that comes my way, but if I leave, there will be so many things I have no clue about. Your interrogation skills are impressive. I owe all of this to my human partner. He's the one who helped me fine-tune my data bit by bit and trained with me every single day. He's a handsome and composed officer, always keeping his cool no matter if it's a small neighborhood issue or a major case. Such is the power of friendship. And, you know, that warm feeling deep down your eye core, and you lend a hand to someone. Officer Mew Mew is always going on about our duties and the happiness that comes from helping others. Honestly, I don't really feel that kind of thing when I'm getting roughed up by those pesky cats and mean citizens. Well, maybe just a little, but yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, dear manager. Thanks to you, I'm not hesitant anymore. So from now on, I'm gonna keep working as a security blue and protect the citizens of New Eridu. Sure thing, Officer KK. Commission accomplished. But now the matter of Mew Mew. Guess we gotta let him know how things went. You're back, my good citizen, my dearest manager. So KK is keen to stay on at public security. That's fantastic. Kangbu comes as the most highly regarded Bangbu among this year's newcomers. Hum hum. KK's got the talent and character for public security work, but the young folks just lack confidence. Don't worry, I'll prioritize the psychological care of public security employees. Thanks to your help, we resolved KK's troubles. Here's a good citizen medal to acknowledge your good deed. Find all the lost cargo, we did that. I, Officer Mew Mew, hereby officially take on the work of building a community of friendship here at Lumina Square. From this day forth, my good citizens, every good deed you do at Lumina Square shall be recorded. You shall be awarded the Good Citizen Medal. If you find yourself with some free time, feel free to drop by whenever you can. I'd love to exchange insights and experiences from our work. Should head home now that everything is done. Speaking of which, the public security lecture is in a few days. I should discuss this with Wise later. You mean the public security lecture? Don't worry, I remember. And it just so happens that public security is recovering all the monster remains from the Memorial Plaza on the very same day. Let's get everything sorted at the video store over the next few days, then we can go to Lumina Square together. Maybe we can grab a meal while we are there. Haha, good idea. Anyway, you can take care of other things going on for the next couple of days. I'm pretty much done with everything. More immersive storytelling. You and Wise get everything sorted out at the store, and the day of the lecture arrives. Are you ready, Belle? Let's head out to Lumina Square. There are lots of people around. Actually, public security seems to be having an event. How about we skip class that day and come here for the air conditioning? If the goal is just to enjoy the AC, could go to a tea milk shop. Don't you think it's thrilling to be an outlaw hiding in public security office? I know exactly how you feel. No, KK.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers.
You two seem to be in a good mood. I guess the seminar preparation went well?
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Juyuan. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Juyuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Like hilarious.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Is something wrong?
Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Juyuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Maroon. He's the guy who was using the EMP emitter, right? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
But let's do it carefully. Like, stand right here. Don't worry, it's quite common for us to deal with emergencies at criminal investigations. Why don't you two go ahead and join the event? I'll discuss it with Jingyi quickly and then we'll head over too. Well, come over here. This seat here is perfectly blocked off by the wall. Nobody will notice us. Shh, listen. I think Shu Yuan and Jingyi are talking about what just happened.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this, right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
We gotta go personally.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Is Bringer behind this?
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
Can we get playable Xingyi? That's fine.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
They're both well-trained officers, but the two of them alone still aren't enough for this investigation. Plus, that evidence is also crucial for us. We can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. Well, let's head home, connect to the HDD system, and help them out in the hollow. A perilous duty. Perilous. That word keeps coming back to me. To haunt me. Master, commission has been detected that a proxy can't refuse. Please complete unexpected commission. See you at the parking lot. Oh. We are getting interrupted. Well, can't let it wait. I had been wondering what that button at the bottom of the stage selection was.
Out of the way.
Oh, there's nothing here. Let's head to the next one. Oh, not here either. Bird coordinate.
Out of the way. Good riddance.
Bye-bye, suckers! Boom!
Lance camera. Found it. You almost got an excuse to blame Fairy. That was quick. Okay. And there's still an empty down there, so who knows what that did. Perilous duty. Electric ether.
Touch my tail. Head-made Rena at your service.
Standing
Let's
by.
do this
That's
again then. And no play with Xingxi. Xingque? Whatever her name. I guess she's not in the game yet.
Judging by our
Xingyi.
predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Zhu Yuan and Qingyi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Barry, do you know where the carrier is?
Affirmative. Attempting to locate the evidence carrier.
We need to help them reach the evidence carrier quickly. I'm counting on you to find a route.
The evidence carrier signal is coming from over there.
Ugh, the mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Belle, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
All right, let's help them find a shortcut to save time. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
the device just move by itself?
The device works now.
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
Surely nobody is helping you.
Master, high ether activity has been detected along the path to the evidence carrier's location.
It seems Shu Yuan and Xing Yi are dealing with Ethereals along the way. You probably won't notice EOS. Let's go have a look.
Sustain fire.
The evidence carrier is nearby.
Qingyi, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
I'm doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too.
Is there no driver?
Well, let's forget all that for now. Qingyi, help me unlock it.
Xing Yi uses the key to unlock the carrier.
Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Julian, watch out!
A hail of bullets comes from behind a short wall nearby, striking the evidence carrier.
They got cover. Idiot. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush, but we can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day.
Well, too bad for you. I'm not gonna go down that easy.
The consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive. They're close.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded!
Hey, idiots, I'm leaving.
Stay where you are! Bullseye. Locking in.
Confirmed. One falls here. I found you. We'll be there.
Sustain fire.
These guys are tougher than I expected, and it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is going... How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, have you gotten rid of those 2 officers? There they are.
They're coming after us. Run!
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed. The officers should change direction immediately to avoid direct confrontation with multiple armed individuals.
You hear that? There are multiple enemies in their current path heading toward them.
Barry, is there a way to divert the approaching enemies?
Master, I regret to inform you there are no electronic devices or controllable machines in the area.
It's too late. Look at the map. They're trapped. It's a dead end.
Watch out, Qingyi! There's an ambush here, too!
Get them!
Coming through.
They're closing in on us!
Be careful.
That's a lot of them.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us?
Opening.
In position.
Stop right there!
It won't be easy to get them off our tail. Let's face them head on. We'll run out of ammo if this continues.
Confirmed.
Ready and waiting.
Standing by. Fracture. Face the consequence.
Xingyi is actually helping there.
Freeze! Locking in.
This isn't good. Zhu Yuan and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Let's keep our cool. They might be stuck, but the enemy can't reach the building easily either. Let's take a sec to look around and see if there's anything we can use to help.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Zhu Yuan and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the 2 officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Bell has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
We shouldn't hesitate, Wise. Juyuan and Qingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
bell.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy, not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
All right. So what's the plan?
I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave that to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure?
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us! There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
No lie about risky.
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
All right. We can finally talk.
You're a Bangbu from Balabog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin.
That's me. I'm Faithin.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog.
Yeah, I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow.
I'm assuming her voice is being altered, or else they would immediately recognize her. Especially Qingyi, considering how easily she recognizes anything.
As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back.
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Phaethon. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the Hollow against them. That's my specialty.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area.
Not found any data yet.
Loading environment data. Master, I have found a discarded toolbox up ahead. It could contain relevant clues to the case. Your attention is needed.
A very heavy car toolbox is abandoned by the roadside, with a slot inside that clearly matches the shape of an EMP emitter. This must have been left by the culprits, but why was it discarded here?
It's time to put my expertise as a public security officer to good use.
Obtained Bamboo plugin, Psych Resonance plugin. Enter Xingyi's mindspace, sharing your senses and gathered intelligence.
Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once the adjacent clues are found, the question will become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
Master, there are footprints on the floor here that have been deliberately concealed.
Some hard to identify footprints were found at the scene. They've been deliberately covered up, making it difficult to see the exact direction, but can be inferred that at least 2 people, or even more, left these footprints.
The clue has been stored in the mind space.
Oh, this is a teleporter. Okay.
Master, I have found a collapsed bamboo up ahead.
Judging by the bamboo's condition, it has been affected by the EMP, and the carrot it was carrying is also damaged. The word Big Head is on bamboo's outfit, and it has clearly been illegally modified.
The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have detected varying degrees of defects and damages to the electronic devices in this area.
These electronic devices show no signs of external damage, but many internal components have been burned out. This must be the site of the EMP explosion.
The clue has been stored in the mind space.
Which one is it turning? Oh, all of them. Finally, some data.
Master, there is a small forklift parked on one side of the scene. The vehicle might contain some clues.
This is not a construction zone within the hollow, yet the forklift is parked here. Where did this vehicle come from? And where is it going? Forklift surface lacks any anti-corruption coating, indicating it's not a model used within the hollow. But there are no signs of corruption on the vehicle. Did the vehicle enter the hollow not long ago? Enter the driver's compartment. After a thorough inspection of the driver's compartment, it's found that the vehicles can no longer be started due to an electronic system failure. However, driving records seem intact. Aha, lucky us. Check the records. Although the driving record data is encrypted, with Fairy here this is no problem. Omnipotent Fairy, I'm counting on you.
Decoding in progress. Please wait. Decoding completed. Now playing the previously saved recording.
Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? The wind can blow through on all sides! What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data.
The recording cuts off. This recording seems to involve the culprits who targeted the evidence carrier, indicating they didn't follow their leader's instructions. One can only imagine the consequences of their reckless actions.
There's a new question in Mindspace. A question has arisen from the 2 collected clues. Master, do you want to solve it?
There's a heavy car toolbox left at the scene, and an uncorrupted forklift was found. From this, we can draw a conclusion. How did the culprits arrive?
Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene.
After all the questions are answered, the truth will reveal itself.
The forklift nearby is rendered inoperable by EMP effects. There are some hard to identify footprints around the scene, which may answer. How did the culprits leave the scene?
Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprits left on foot.
A severely damaged, illegally modified bamboo was found near the scene, and combining this with the content of the recording, some deductions can be made. Whose damaged bamboo is this?
Right. Considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense.
The key question has emerged.
Combining all the clues and deductions collected, it's possible to hypothesize. Where might the culprits be now?
The culprit's bamboo is broken, so I bet they can't find the way out.
Oh, right.
You're right. Not only are the culprits carrying the evidence, but they also don't have a carrot. Hiding nearby while they wait for their accomplices would be the wisest choice.
Master, all the clues have been gathered. The case replay is now available.
Barry seems eager to give us a surprise. What is case replay?
The case replay is a simulation that recreates how the culprits committed the crime based on the existing clues. This allows you to watch how the incident happened in detail.
Show me.
We're here. Hurry up. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. The evidence carrier's here. Stop right here.
You're currently in the middle of a case replay. The replay will pause after a clip finishes playing. When a clip is paused, you are free to explore as you please. Press the highlighted area to re-watch each clip. To move on to the next clip, please press continue. An orange clip indicates important clues within. Please explore your surroundings.
Master, you might come across important scenes during the case replay that might help our investigation. Please pay close attention.
Looking closely, there seems to be a hidden path ahead. The heavy object that created it should be up ahead. Keep an eye out for this place after returning to reality. Once you've investigated key clues, the clip will become blue.
A hidden path. Let's take note of it when we get back to reality.
Even the forklift isn't working now. The EMP is that powerful? The Bangu's done for, and the forklift is kaput. Now what? Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first. We'll just have someone pick us up later. We've got what we needed. Let's go this way.
Master, the culprits are whispering to each other in front of the door.
Look, we can set a password for this door and lock it. Then we don't have to worry about anyone following us. That's brilliant. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a dumb password. Let me set it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Much better. In the culprit's conversation, you learn that they must have locked the door with a password while passing by. Passwords are important information. Once you've investigated all the important clips, you may head back to reality.
Master, you can return to the real world to investigate now.
We figured out the exit used by the culprits. Let's go check it out.
Master, I found a hidden exit here.
Conspicuous piece of wood is attempting to hide a password door. There are some footprints nearby. We know the password now.
Look, there's a spatial fissure over there. But how are we supposed to get through this area?
Master, I found a surveillance camera corrupted by the Hollow. Some of the data inside is still intact.
Perhaps the camera recorded how the culprit got through this area.
Whoa! I got teleported back just like that. I know the way through here. Follow me.
The culprit's route has been recorded. Once you return to reality, I'll guide you in real time.
Oh, so I didn't need to remember.
The culprits exited from here.
I've highlighted the culprit's route for you.
You're a godsend, Fairy. Now, let's follow that route.
There's a group of abandoned buildings ahead.
That's a lot of stuff. Oh, we are approaching a fight. Else you wouldn't be giving me this.
Master, I found a surveillance camera corrupted by the Hollow. Some of the data inside is still intact.
Hey, what did you say? The PubSec officers are gone?
Ah, there's my final data.
Hide somewhere. There's a crack in this wall. We can get through here. Let's wait here for the others to pick us up.
The case replay is virtual, so you cannot pick anything up. The replay is over.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Public security, put your hands up!
Critical stage. Let's beat them up.
Sustain fire!
Alright. Copy that. Roger. An opening.
Orders received.
Outstanding coordination.
Locking in.
Hey, idiots, I'm here!
Oh, rats. It's PubSec.
Whoa!
Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
Intermaneuver.
Ready and waiting.
There's nowhere to run.
Go now, child. Ready and waiting.
Justice will be
Cease and
served.
desist! Sustained teamwork, everyone.
Evidence.
Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Chingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
The Bamboo walks away and soon disappears from sight.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened outside the hollow too.
Weird that.
How unexpected. It seems Phaethon attended the seminar today.
Phaethon does that sometimes.
There you are. Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
Huh? Public security again?
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
You're right. We should at least get their contact information.
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
That's the one where the protagonist goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? That is indeed a solid movie.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Surely there can't be too much left to this quest.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
But Ji-Yuan, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day.
Good way of covering your tracks. Me.
I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say. That's awesome.
It's not often you get to meet new people, so we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem?
I guess that's just how she is.
Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello. I'm looking over our graduation album.
Oh.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just... this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons.
Asking the real deep questions here.
Just like your pursuit of true justice, a real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
Maybe it's the real police officer guy that's trying to get voted, and he has been replaced.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at Hand?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
That night, in a certain meeting room in the Janus Quarters public security building.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone.
Are you our main villain?
Not to mention the fact that your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place.
Okay, she might not be the main villain, but she definitely belongs to the main villains.
And now you want me to take all the blame? That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Balabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the Hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen.
So she just wanted that to be blown up.
Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
You might get yourself killed.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Later at night, you return home with Wise. Do you think? Feeling satisfied now after a half-y helping of hot pot? Super satisfied. You took me on such a long stroll along the beach after dinner. Aren't you feeling sore today from all that walking? Walking and rushing are two entirely different things. Alright, alright. I just can't win with you. Anyway, it's nice to take a leisurely stroll every now and again. It relaxes your mind. Oh yeah, buy a few extra copies of Mission Unthinkable next time you get the stock in. Yeah, wow. It's already super late. Well, we should get ready for bed. I'm off to my room now. Good night. So lying down on the soft bed, my legs, tired from so much walking, suddenly relaxed. I never thought that we would become friends with public security officers. Public security no longer has the evidence. Hopefully, the bad guys will no longer target Shu Yuan and Qingyi. But clues. Are there other clues? Before you know it, you drift into a deep slumber. I don't feel like dealing with any public security officers today. What should I do? Just chill out today. The Grace Agent story, The Iron Witch, has been recorded. You should be moving on to doing some of those at some point. Just now I noticed some strange activity again and some bright colors zooming by. Leave it to Eos for now. Who on earth could it be? I'm definitely going to catch him this time. Alright, I'll let Eos stay on the lookout for now. Should talk to Wise about today's commissions first. Well, how'd the commission go? Did you find the VCR? Easy peasy, I left it at the entrance to the parking lot. Alright, even though the client might have a suspicious past, we did get the recorder back. That means we should get paid soon. What's the bonus a proxy can't refuse gonna be? I'm so curious. Let me check our internet account. Huh? The client has requested an extension for payment. I knew there would be a problem. I didn't know that was possible. Should we hold on to the VCR for now? Suddenly, the bamboo at home starts causing a commotion. Eos just caught the VCR thief. Befuddled mystery man. Oh. What? Unlimited players would be a good one. Do we have that? Yes, we do. Seems intriguing. Thanks. I'll pause when necessary to consider the story. Go check out the unusual ruckus at the door. Which door? Oh. The VCR thief. No, I'm not. Oh, it's Nicole's bamboo. What is a Millen doing here? Wait, Eos did mention something about bright colors and strange ears. Does that mean... Is it a Millen? Shouldn't you be with the cunning cares? stole the VCR master left here. But me, client boo. Amillan, are you having trouble speaking your native language? Did Nicole cheap out on the maintenance fee for your language plugin? Amillan, commission. This is your commission? Does that mean you are the mysterious figure that Eos noticed zooming by the parking lot? Of course, Amillan, trust me, for Denny's. For Denny, so you won't pay the commission fee. That's a familiar way of doing things. No, catch golden bamboo, get Denny's, split with you. And shiny gold coins, split with you. Golden bamboo. The golden bamboo is rare gold-colored bamboo that collects gear coins in the hollows. It's very, very good at escaping. Many bamboo want to see it for themselves for once. So it was Amillan who posted the commission so it could use it to record the golden bamboo. With friends, find shiny gold coins. And Denny's, split with you. Still help find friends? Aww. Hey, please don't cry. Find friends. I'll tell you how friends look. Man's friend is a bamboo with a bell on his neck. Looks like it's standing somewhere high up on the Brand Street construction site. Huh? What have we just agreed to? This feels all too familiar. Master, you can view photos again on the internet. Check Amillan's commission on your schedule. You are also here. Lots of things are here. Are you the human Milo sent to pick me up? Yep. Another new member is joining us. Welcome. Our reliable little bamboo makes an appearance. Thank you. I will try to catch the golden bamboo with all of you. Also, my parents' friend. Human who brought me here just now. Even though we just met, we are getting on pretty well. I hope you aren't the drag on the rest of us. It's like that. I'm in. It's fine. Pretty much everyone else joins the team the same way. All set. Hold on just a minute. Mind your own. And look away, aren't here yet. Don't mind them. My parent is still waiting for them. My time is really precious here. Now, training. Ambush shiny gold. Group photo. Celebrate. Catch the shiny gold thing. Taking celebration photos already? Ignorant parent who only care about the celebration part. But I feel like Little Lord has always been very active every time we take a group photo. I'm just following your arrangement. Alright, let's get started. Complete ambush training and celebration photo. We're supposed to be taking a photo of them. I guess not. I feel like there's a lot going on. I feel like I should stop.
You know where to find me. If you got any questions, come find me anytime. I'll be here.
You want to start the ambush training and celebration photo here. Ready to start the celebration photo. To rehearse the celebration after catching the golden bamboo. Little bamboo will wait at their favorite spots for the photo. Adjust the camera angle to meet everyone's needs. Then take this victory photo. Ambush training. To simulate ambushing the golden bamboo, little bamboo will hide around the target area. Carefully observe your surroundings and find all the hidden little bamboo and count them all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Like 1 on top, 3 behind the bench, 2 behind the poop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's not 4, so it has to be 8. Correct. Looks as though the little bamboo needed a little more practice. I'm glad it was not 6, 7, 8. Definitely missed something. It was fine working with you guys though, it's not quite the same as being with my parent. Where on earth have mind your own and look away gotten to? Right, they missed training without even asking for leave. Perhaps something happened. Impossible, they're probably just too clingy and won't leave their parents. The worst kind of bamboo. But what if something really did happen? They're like a bunch of children. Why don't we swing by their houses this evening to check in on them? Then I shall reluctantly accompany you for a visit. Yeah, next training, no skipping. Milan's focus is really... Then I'll just wait for the notice for the next training. Train with passion. Milan and his friends. They have so much energy. Without a word, Eos wanders off as though lost in thought. Compared to Milan and the others, perhaps Eos feels bored staying at home. Well, you're back. Is everything with Milan sorted out? It's getting even more complicated. We briefly explain about Milan's friends to Wise and recount to him what happened today. Now I feel like Eos and 18 have fantastic manners. So that commission fee before turned out to be a bounce check, huh? Just think of it as taking on a commission from the Cunning Hares, who are currently facing issues with capital turnover. I think so too. Next time the Bangbu want to have a party, we can host them at the parking lot, right? And we can keep an eye on them. Things finally draw to a close for this sticky situation. Why do you get the feeling you'll be seeing this group of little Bangbu again very soon? Let's have a duel, except now. It's time to prove your worth as a Bangbu through a battle. Nah. But wait, Chalky. That Bangbu isn't meant for fighting, and we are not in a gym right now. Just calm down. No way, I'm not backing down. Get ready to fight, master. You really see me as your master. You don't tell your master to prepare for a fight. Let's not cause trouble for others, Chalky. Correction, the name Chalky was already taken, so the system gave me a random new name, which is Chalky Devil. What are you doing in my store? I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. We're leaving right now. Come on, Chalky, or I'll have to take measures. I'm not backing down. Hey you, that Bangu over there. I have a feeling that destiny will pit us against each other on our path to the championship. Anna. Not Anna. A duel. That's for duel. A duel. Duel, 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 duel. It's either you or me today. Watch as I use my crocodile death roll to rip off your proud scarf and chew it up like gum before stuffing it into your lazy charging port. Where did your Bangboo learn all these? I didn't teach it to say that. It has nothing to do with me. I believe it's because of that app. Something must be wrong with it. And don't worry, it doesn't really have a super move named Death Roll or anything like that. I don't care. I'm calling public security. Hold on, just one sec. I have one last question. Just give me a sec. The boy takes out his phone, opens an app with a ball-shaped logo, and fumbles with it, aiming the camera at his Bangboo, and he yells, "Come back, Chalky Devil!" Surprisingly, the Bangboo called Chalky Devil actually calms down. The boy picks it up, apologizes, and leaves the video store. However, just when there is a moment of peace, a resounding duel echoes from the street. Much is going on. But yeah, we are done for the day. Unless I can't leave here without triggering more. No. No, we are done. We are fine. See you next time for more Zenless Zone Zero. Goodbye!